Everyone, it's me again, Teacher Joanne, and for today, I will show you how to use another online manipulative, and this time, the online manipulative is a number balance, as you can see on the screen. Okay, so this number balance can be accessed for free at didax.com. I will include the URL or the link in the blog post or in the description in our YouTube channel. Alright, so this is called the number balance. As you can see, there are two sides to this. On one side, you can see the numbers 1 to 10, and there are also pegs here at the bottom of each number. On the other side, there is again the numbers 1 to 10 with the corresponding pegs. Alright, and then on the right side of the screen, you can see weights. Okay, so I suggest you use just this blank weight, or the one with no symbol on it, no, because this is the most basic one. So what do we do with this? So we usually just, you can put the weight on the peg. All right, so if I put it on the 5, what happens to the number balance? It tilts right on one side. It tilts to the side or which is heavier. So 5 is more than 0, so it leans towards the 5. So what happens if I put another peg here on 5? So it balances, right? But what if I put the peg here at 10? Then it tilts to the other side. So with that, no, it looks like a seesaw, okay? Depending on where you put the pegs. So how can you use this in your Singapore math lesson? So let me just pull out show you. There you go. Okay, so what I do is include the number balance in the lesson about number bonds. Okay, so here I put an example of a number bond. Okay, so note that this number bond does not appear in the online online virtual manipulative site, but this is my worksheet. Okay, I prepared this separately. Okay, so if you're familiar with Singapore math, so this is a number bonds, and what are the parts? We have one part is 3 and one part is 2. Okay, so how do we show that in the number balance? Okay, so for the number balance, it's important to know that all the parts should be put on one side, either left or right, and then the whole should be put on the other side. Okay, but the parts should be together. Okay, so what are the parts that we have? We have 3 and 2, right? So I'm gonna get a weight, and then I'm going to put it in 3 here, right? That's one part. And then what's the other part? Again, in our number balance, it's the 2. So I'm going to put the 2, and again, important to put the 2 here on that same side. Okay, so the question now is, what is the whole? So 3 and 2 make. That's something to think about. 3 and 2 make. So you can ask the students to practice the different strategies that they've learned. So number bonds or counting on, whatever they're familiar with at this point. So it's 3 in your head, 4, 5. So the answer is 5. So let's say I have an answer in my head. It's 5. So I will get the weight, and then I will put it on the other side of the number balance, on the opposite side of where the parts are. So my answer is 5. And see what happens. Ta-da! Right? So once the number balance, balances, it means that your answer is correct. So it gives you feedback. Now, what if the child made a mistake? Let's say the child puts the peg here on the number 4. What happens? See, it kind of tilts to the left, right? How about number 1? There's a visual feedback on your answer, whether it's right or wrong. There, so this should be number 5. There you go. So that's a simple lesson on using the number balance together with the number bonds. Thank you for watching.